Hello everyone and welcome in this video. In today's video, we are going to talk about central dogma of life. But before starting the actual video, I have a request to you that kindly subscribe my channel, Essential Biology. In this channel, you'll get educational videos, you'll get videos for the preparation of CSIR NET, SET and GATE exams in life sciences. You'll also get videos about job and fellowship notifications, so kindly subscribe this channel, Essential Biology. So let's start with the central dogma of biology. Now, central dogma of biology, it is also known as central dogma of molecular biology. It is also known as central dogma of life. Now, this term, that is central dogma, was first of all coined by the scientist Francis Crick in 1958. Scientist Francis Crick in 1958. He coined this term central dogma, okay? Now, let's see what is it, what is the meaning of central dogma of life. Okay, so remember, it is a theory that states about the flow of genetic information in the cells, and this flow of genetic information is in one direction. Okay, now it means that the genetic information in our cells flow only in one direction. Okay, now question is that what is that direction? Okay, direction is from DNA to RNA to protein, means genetic information, it flows from DNA to RNA and at the end to the proteins. Okay, so in the cells, the genetic information which is present in the DNA in the form of genes flow or transfers to RNA, and from RNA it transfers to protein, from DNA to RNA. Now this genetic information is passed by the process of transcription. Okay, now look at the screen, you'll see a DNA. Okay, now from this DNA which is rotating, now information it will get transferred to the RNA. Now from these RNAs, information it is transferred to the proteins. Now two processes they are involved in this theory. Okay, now first is the transcription process and second is the translation process. Now what is transcription and what is translation, we'll see. Okay, now transcription, it is a process in which what happens, the mRNAs or sorry RNA they get formed from the DNA. So DNA they serve as a template, okay, master's copy, and what happens here, there is a synthesis of RNA. Okay, and what happens in translation? In translation, you can say the synthesis of protein it occurs. Okay, so this is about the process of transcription and translation. Okay, now next question is that why did Francis Crick name this theory as central dogma of life? Now, in this context, meaning of central is important or main. Okay, and the meaning of dogma in this context, it is law, rule, or principle. So, as this is very important and very powerful and central rule of life, and as this is universally accepted, this is called as central dogma of life. Okay, so Francis Crick in his research report he wrote that I call this idea the central dogma for two reasons. I suspect I had already used the obvious word hypothesis in the sequence hypothesis, and in addition, I wanted to suggest that this new assumption was more central and more powerful. That is why he used that central dogma word in this hypothesis. Okay, so in the 1970s, scientists Howard Temin and David Baltimore expanded this central dogma with their discovery of reverse transcriptase. Now, reverse transcriptase is a process that allows RNA to be used to create a complementary DNA molecule. Okay, so this is all about the central dogma of life and molecular biology. So, what is the main thing? Main thing is that in this theory, Francis Crick, he explained the flow of genetic information from DNA to RNA, and then in 1970, a scientist